Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite girl, Fatal. If you are watching me for the first time, you are welcome, and for my OGs, you guys are welcome. Today's topic is gonna be tips on how to pass your NCLEX. Please stay tuned and enjoy the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My first tip is gonna be studying content and questions. Do more practice questions and content. Please guys, I don't want to be the person that will tell you study more questions than the content. No, because I did not do that. I did both. I studied the content and I study the questions. So please make sure you study more content and more questions, not the other way around. Question, because the questions you are studying, they're not going to be the same questions you're going to see on your NCLEX exam on that day. So if you don't know your content, it's going to be a big issue. So that's why you need to study content too. You need to study more content. You need to study more practice questions, because you're going to learn on how to answer the questions. If you see me watching down, that means my notebook is right here. I'm looking at my notebook. So please make sure you study both content and practice questions. I use UWorld. This video is not sponsored. I use UWorld for my questions. Since I started studying for my NCLEX, I use UWorld. For some reason, UWorld work for me more better than the other test bank. Don't get me wrong, they are good. I'm not selling anyone here. I'm just telling you the one that works for me more better is the UWorld, because I see it the same like when I'm going in for my exam. The format is almost the same with the NCLEX. So that's why I stick to my UWorld. So please study more content and study more questions. Especially this Next Gen exam, because I took the Next Gen. You all have changed. So the questions are very, I'm not going to say they are simple, but they are very explanatory. So if you know your content, you can answer those questions from you. Because I do RIMA for my content and NCLEX High Hill. Those are the two people I did. I use them and then use the questions. That's my first tip. My second tip is you studying for too long. You studying for too long is not going to help. Trust me, it's not gonna help. Studying for too long is gonna make you tired. It's gonna make your brain fatigue. I've seen people studying for 8 hours in the library. You'll just sit in that library morning till 3 till night, just studying. I'm not like that. I'm not a type of person that study for too long. I think the highest I can go in my study, the highest I've gone is 2 hours of doing questions, 2 hours of doing content. Both 1 hour content, 1 hour questions. At least for a day, I can do 75 questions. I can do them detailing, know the reason why I missed this question, why next time if I see it in another form, I can be able to answer it. My 2 hours, I spend 2 hours in study. I don't do more than that, because it's gonna make your brain tired, and the brain has certain hours of studying. Whatever you sit there and study, you're not gonna retain. You're just gonna like read to yourself, but you are not studying. You are not studying for you to retain. If you really want to study for retain, at least 3 hours should be okay. 5 hours sitting in one place or 8 hours is not helpful. It's not going to help you for you to pass the NCLEX exam, because you need breaks. You need to take your breaks. NCLEX High Hill always tell us like you need breaks. You study an hour, take 5 minute break. Do something different. and come back and sit on your material. That's what I did. I have my earbud on my ears, listen to content, and then find time and go do my questions. Sometimes I will do my 440s, or I will do 20 questions each. The 440s sometimes they are so exhausting, depending on my mood for that day. That's how I'm gonna answer my questions. That's my second tip. My next tip is gonna be, don't forget, NCLEX is a different world. It's a different world from what we are seeing from the classroom. It's a different world from the hospital. It's a different world from the nursing home, depending wherever you work. NCLEX is a different world. Don't take the world you are in now into the NCLEX. If you do, you are going for failure. Don't take what you see in the hospital. You said you're gonna take it in your NCLEX exam. It's not gonna work. It's no. It's a separate world. It's a different world that works. It's a perfect world. NCLEX world is a perfect world. Hospital is not perfect. Nursing home is not perfect. NCLEX is the perfect world. So whatever they do it perfect. So that's why you go with what they tell you to do. You go with the ideas they tell you to do with the NCLEX. That's what you do. That's the only thing that will help you to pass the exam, because it's a separate world of its own. If you go in there, you will know what I'm talking about. Whoever have taken this exam 1 or 2 times will tell you what I'm saying is the right thing. As long as you've taken this exam before, if this is your first time, you've never taken this exam, get this in your mind. It's a different world. Don't take the hospital world into the NCLEX. Don't take your nursing home world into the NCLEX. You're gonna go for a failure, and I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed the way I do. Please, I'm a mom studying very hard, failed 2 times. On the 3rd time I passed. If I can do it, you can do it. Please, if I can do it, you can do it too. My next tip is gonna be, take more practice questions. I said it before, and I'm saying it again. Take more practice questions. If you can finish your Q bank, whatever Q bank you are using, don't be in a rush. Make sure you see all those questions. If you have the chance, if you have the time, make sure you practice all those questions. At least see them, know the format of those questions. You never can tell. You can see something similar to that question you've seen on your Q bank. You can see something. Sometimes you even see maybe the same question, but in a different way. The moment you see it, you know, I've seen this question before. This is how I'm going to answer it. I've seen this question before. I've seen something similar. Please, guys, do more practice question. My other tip is going to be how to prioritize. You have to learn to prioritize. Prioritization. This English. Okay, prioritization. You have to prioritize your questions. Look for stable and unstable patients. Stable and unstable patients. Which patient do I need to see first? Which patient needs me more for the time being? Which patient is about to die? If you know those tactics on how to answer prioritization questions, girl, you're gonna pass the NCLEX. Boy, you're gonna pass the NCLEX, because those are 30 or 40% of your questions gonna come from prioritization. I've seen it, not even once, 3 times. I've seen it. Prioritization. Practice prioritization question more often, because you're gonna see more questions on that. The NCLEX want to know if you are a safe nurse. The NCLEX want to know if they send you out there, if you can save. You have the judgmental. You have the judgment of, okay, this patient needs me more than the other. Let me see this one first. This patient is stable. if this patient is stable, let me go see the one that is not stable. At least that person needs me. So please learn your prioritization more. Know your tactics on how to identify your prioritization questions. They are easy to see. They are easy to identify in your exam. You see it, you know this is a prioritization question. The moment you see it, you can tell this is a prioritization question. And then my other tip is gonna be, expect to have your 180 questions. 180 or 185. Expect to have those questions. Don't go for I'm gonna go for 100 and I'm gonna go for 85 questions, because I took the Next Gen exam. Is the passing, the list is 85. So don't go in the exam with that mentality like I'm gonna pass with 85 questions. No, it's a big no. Don't do that. Study for the whole 185 questions, because it's gonna help you on that day, because you don't know how you're gonna do in the exam. You need your stamina, you need your energy, you need the strength, you need the mental, you need your mental states that I'm gonna take my 175 questions. If you go in that exam thinking you're gonna pass with 85 questions, and then the computer did not shut down at 85, you're gonna get so anxious. Then you start missing questions, because you're gonna look at the time. All you do is look at the time and look at the questions. You don't read the questions anymore. You don't put your attention in the question anymore, because you think you're gonna pass this exam with 85 questions. But if you go in the exam hall with the mentality that I'm gonna pass with 185, trust me, even if the computer is going 90 questions, you keep on going, because you have the strength, you have the energy. Like, I'm going for 185. I'm gonna pass this exam with 185. So even if the computer shut down at the 185, at least you know you can make it, because that I was a victim of it. My first exam, I was saying, 75 questions, I'm done, I'm gonna pass. Which, that's what happened. 75 questions, I thought I passed. I failed woefully. The second one, my computer shut down at 85. I knew I'm not gonna make it. But this third time I went, I was so confident, like I'm gonna pass this exam with 185 questions. I went in that exam telling myself in my mind, I'm gonna pass this exam with 185 questions. I keep on pushing. The question went to 90. I keep on pushing. I keep on telling myself, girl, you got this. You're gonna pass with 185 questions. And my computer shut down at 185. 4 hours, 45 minutes. My time is almost done. That's the time my computer shut down. But I was so confident. Why? Because it was in my head like, I'm gonna pass this exam with 185. So I was not even looking at the time. I was not even looking at the questions. All I do is, this computer is gonna shut down at 185. That was my goal. Let 185 be your goal when going for this exam. Whoever that is watching me, 185, let it be the goal for you passing this exam. If I can do it, you can do it too. That's my slogan. If I can do it, you can do it too. I'm a mom of 4. I have kids around me. But I still study to go pass this exam. I work full time. I will be at work listening to Rima, listening to NCLEX High Hill. I'm at work. I have my earbud. If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? My next tip is gonna be, do not change questions. Please, on that day, do not change your questions. The advice I got for you is to practice this. Start with the questions you are doing at home. Whenever you are taking your practice test, don't change your answers. Don't change your answers. That's how you practice. Because I was a victim also of it. I would change my answers. I would choose the first one. I will go back. I'm like, no, I'm not sure. I'm second guessing myself. I second guess myself always. I think those are one of the reasons why I failed the exam 2 times. Because I second guess myself. Please don't second guess yourself. Don't change your answers. Always go with your first instinct. Stick to it. Do it with your practice questions, and that will make a big difference on that day. It will make a big difference, trust me. You will come back and comment on my comment section like, God, you told me that and I did it. Do exactly what I just said. I know I might not be the first person to tell you what I've just said. You've heard it from several people. If you heard it from several YouTubers, please let me be the last person you heard it from, and then you listen to, and then go take that exam and pass that exam. You that is watching me, you, I know you. I can see you behind the scene. I can see you in that camera. You that is watching me, get up, take your books, go study, and go pass your exam. And make sure you come back and give your testimony. I want to see your YouTube channel saying, I passed my exam. Whoever that is watching me, do a video. I can come across it. Or you can come and comment on my videos and let me know how you make it. Tell somebody who needs this advice. Tell them. You tell them. Like, I listened to this advice to more than 1, 2, 3 people. I did what they told me and I passed. If I can do it, you can do it too. Please tell someone to go study. Tell someone to go pass their exam. We all gonna be nurses. Whoever that is watching me, you are called to be a nurse. Get that in your mind. Get that in your thoughts. Tap yourself and say, I'm gonna be a nurse 2023. If Fatal can do it, you can do it. My next tip is gonna be avoid obsolete words. Avoid obsolete words. Somebody can ask me, what are obsolete words that you see? Like the ones they said, none, never, always, only, all. Those are all questions. Those are all answers like you stay away from. Stay away from those questions. Please, those answers. Stay away from answers that always say none. Answers that always says always. Answers that always said all. Answers that always said never. 90% of those answers are wrong. Stay away. That's a main tip. I use that tip. Let me tell you, I use that tip. Never, always, only, none. I'm repeating those words. Please, if you see those words in your answer, stay away from them. Those answers are wrong. Stay. When I say stay away from them. Wrong. Try them in your practice questions. You will thank me later. Try them in your practice question. You will thank me later. Stay away from them, please. Those obsolete words. They're not going to help you. You will see like the answers are right. You will really see that these answers are right, but they are wrong. Wrong. Stay away from those questions. Stay away from those answers. Okay? And please, guys, if you are watching me for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite girl, Fatal. See you on my next videos for more videos on how to become a nurse and how to become a good and perfect nurse. Love you. Bye.